Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency market, but specifically I'm going to give you a target for Ethereum. I'm going to explain to you what's going to be happening and why I'm expecting higher prices for Ethereum in the next few months. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Stay with me until the end because I'm going to reveal to you crazy secrets of what's going to be happening in the next phase of this Bitcoin cycle. So pay attention, please. First of all, guys, we were saying a couple of days ago that Bitcoin would have gone up to 63,000, having a pullback, then up to 64 to 65,000 dollars. But everybody else was saying the opposite. And guess what, guys? In our VIP group, we already knew all of that and we wrote everything down by the dots. I was saying yesterday I was expecting a pullback of Bitcoin, 61,500, 62,000. We went to 62,100 and then we rebounded back to 65,000 as it was written over here, guys. We have nailed every single entry for Bitcoin, for altcoins. We post analysis every single day. We also put trading calls, guys. We haven't missed a trade for the last, I don't know, weeks or so. Member calls, our pro members are putting all of these results, and look at the trading result, guys. Insane. This morning 40%, look at 148%, 24, 11, 60, 349, 359, 252, 720, 1000. I don't know. Look at the results are absolutely incredible. My members are fantastic with it, and they do everything by themselves because they have the knowledge, guys. But if you want to join a community with trading calls analysis where we are spot on, you need to join us, guys. Link in the description below. By the way, let's talk about Bitcoin right now and let's go back into this price action. We were saying just this morning that Bitcoin should have retraced up to $62,300 and then have a short-term rebound, and look what happened. We went down to 62,350, had a crazy rebound, more than 1%. And the question you're asking yourself, where are we going to go next? And then I'm going to talk about Ethereum at the end. So first of all, guys, in my opinion, at the moment, we are still into an area of, I would say, caution, because I'm going to go on the weekly chart and show you straight away. At the moment, guys, to be very bullish, very bullish that this is actually an impulse of this macro wave 5. Remember that we discussed before in my previous videos, and if you haven't watched them, please have a look at that. We discussed that we were going and we were forming right now, like it's forming a last wave 5. We have 5 waves in the macro cycle. In regards to Elliott waves, we have 1 here, we have 2 here, we have 3 over here, then we have 4, and right now looks like the 5th wave is on the way. And what we should be seeing something like this. The only thing that is still keeping me a little bit, I'm not going to say concerned, but to keep an eye on as well, is the fact that if you actually have a look at this, we call them exponential moving average. You can see that at the moment we're still below this exponential moving average over here. And in order to be very bullish, I would like to see this yellow candle closing above over here. So if we're not going to be able to do that, there is a risk that, and now I'm going to crush every bull's dream, any Hopium Moon Boys dream that now they're saying we're going to go to 150k. But there is a risk, right, that we're going to see one more last sell-off down to here. That is definitely a possibility, okay? So don't be sucked into the narrative where people say, oh, we're going to go up to 200k, 300k, to the moon and blah, blah. This is still a possibility. So I would like you to be aware of that. I would like you to have some dry powder in case this happens, because I don't want you to now buy and go all in at this level and then we're going to lose another 20-30% and then you're going to be frightened again. So remember that at the moment things look very bullish. I like it what I see, but also I want to see this weekly closure next Monday, which is very important. So for Bitcoin right now, still not out of the woods. And short term, I'm expecting that what could be happening right now, we had a beautiful pump. It could be like the macro, this 5th wave. We probably have done number 1, wave 1. We're going to have a retracement down to here, maybe around 59, 60,000. Then if this is successful, we're going to continue. Wave 3, maybe up to, let's say, the 77,000. Again, wave 4 to correct down to 70,000, and then the final wave maybe up to 80 to 90k. But right now, I would like to urge you to be careful. Now, another thing which is very important, which is also like a bullish catalyst, is going to be the Bitcoin conference, guys. Bitcoin conference is going to be in how many days? Like 11 days, 14 days, and this is going to be bullish because Donald Trump is going to talk and is probably going to endorse the use of cryptocurrency within the United States. So if he's going to be elected president, which is quite likely, is going to really benefit. It's going to give lots of benefits to the crypto holders, to cryptocurrency, and therefore Bitcoin and crypto should respond very positively to the news. So very excited to see Donald Trump going and talk. I really would like to see what he's going to say, and then of course that could be a bullish catalyst for us to go super way high. Next one as well is, guys, is the M2 money stock. The M2 is a chart that's the M2 is a chart that shows like the amount of cash available globally, and you can see that the United States at the moment global L2 is rising, which usually is a very positive sign for BTC. And on top of that, when the German government as well was selling, guys, whales like BlackRock, or they scooped up $4 billion of Bitcoin when it was at $53,000. And those guys are typical behaviors of somebody accumulating in a bull market and not in a bear market. So whoever is saying right now we are in a bear market, we're going to go to 30,000, the cycle is over, well, they're probably going to be right. But at the moment, my data is suggesting that we are into a reaccumulation phase, and we should be seeing a last blow of top coming, maybe in Q3, in Q4, but things look very, very good at the moment. Now, guys, let's have a look at Ethereum as promised, because everybody is really, focused right now on this Ethereum ETF, when it's going to come, what is going to happen. And right now, that's what I think is going to be happening with the Ethereum ETF. Now, looking at the Ethereum chart, guys, we had a beautiful pump over here on the daily chart, as you can see, and we were, down from $2,800 as per our prediction in the VIP group. We already knew that it was going down to that level, so lots of people bought the dip at this level over here, and we had a beautiful pump up to here at $3,400. Now, at the moment, I think that we formed for this wave 5, we formed this pattern. It's going to be like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number 1 at the moment looks like it could be complete, or maybe we could see maybe one more push to the upside, maybe around $3,700, $3,800. And then what I could be expecting from there could be a retracement down to maybe 3,000, 3,000, 2,900. And this retracement, guys, this wave 2 retracement could be done by either Bitcoin retracing down to $59,000 to $60,000 as a retest of the previous break of support, or it could be done by the approval of the ETF. So when the ETF is going to go live, I could be expecting some sell-off from market makers and institutions. Why? Because they want to buy cheaper, and therefore they could be pushing it down to maybe 3,000, even 2,900. Now, this scenario here, guys, is going to be invalidated if Bitcoin is going to go and dump again. Let's say Bitcoin is going to go down again to 57,000, 56,000, and then, we could see this was only a retest. Then I could see that this scenario is invalidated, and my point of support, which I believe, Ethereum is going to really bounce back and then go to previous all-time high, is going to be at roughly 2,500, 2,400, something like that. If Bitcoin goes down to $51,000 again, then I could be expecting Ethereum to go down to 2,300. So, but that's what we talk about, the bearish scenario. So instead of seeing this pattern over here, I could be expecting something like this. I'm gonna go with the brush. Maybe it's gonna be, let's say, this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's gonna be the same thing, but pretty much more delay. But right now things look pretty good. I wanna have a look just from the chart point of view what's gonna be happening. So what I could be expecting would be big pump up to here, 3,700. Wave 2 correcting down to maybe 3,100, 3,000. Even sometimes the wave 2 can actually retrace 100% of the wave 1. So that could be wouldn't bother me at all. Then wave 3 is probably going to go up to close to all-time high, or even at the level of all-time high as well. Wave 4 correction down to this level over here, 3,100. And then my expectation is going to be the wave 5 is going to be roughly at the 1.61 Fibonacci at $5,600. So that I could be expecting that if Bitcoin is going to go to 90K, 85 to 90K, I could be expecting Ethereum to go roughly to $5,600 at for sure term. And is it going to be the end of the bull market and Ethereum? Maybe, because this cycle is a little bit, weird. We're probably on the verge of a recession. The US might announce a recession very, very soon. So we have to be very careful when it comes to all of this. But looking at my stats, from here, what I could be expecting will be something like this from a macro point of view. So Ethereum, in my opinion, at the end of the bull market, which could be finishing easily in 2026, in a sense that we're going to have this first midterm top of Ethereum at roughly $5,600 as I explained right now. So we could be seeing something like this. Okay, so we're going to have this one, then we're going to have this one. So this is perfectly concise with what we said, perfectly matched with what we said before. It's like this, rectangle over here. Sorry, I'm just going to take my rectangle over here. So pump up to here, rectangle, pump again, same length, bringing me to roughly $5,600. And then from there, what I could be expecting could be a potential correction down to here, maybe down to again to $3,600. So that could be the case. Maybe we're going to have a recession in maybe later part of the 2024, 2025. So could be expecting maybe something like that. A correction down to here to 3,700, and then if the US is going to start to print more money again as to recover as they always do, we could see like one last blow of top going up this way like that. And my target for Ethereum is going to be roughly at $8,000. Again, don't hate me for this, guys, because lots of people are telling me, oh, it's going to go to 20,000, 40,000, 120,000. But in my opinion, $8,000 for Ethereum is actually a very good level, because the risk return once you increase the market capitalization gets less and less. So that's what I could be expecting from ETH in, I would say, the next upcoming year or months, and Ethereum could maybe top up maybe in between, I would say, March and August, July 2025. Next one I want to see, guys, today as well, which is very, very important, US 10 years treasury yield inverted correlated with the crypto market. We can see that we posted this on like almost like a month ago. Head and shoulder in the making, going down, so that I could be expecting this to continue to go down, and if this happens, it's going to really put more fuel to the fire for BTC. Next one, I also want to have a look, S&P. You know what, I'm going to have a look today at the Nasdaq NDX. Nasdaq, we can see from here, like, what's going on. The Nasdaq, in my opinion, looks to have, I'm not going to say have topped up, but you can see lots of weakness right now, like this, had bearish divergence on the RSI, and it looks like that we could be seeing a consolidation period for the Nasdaq. And that could be perfect, because it's going to help Bitcoin to reach new highs. Maybe we could be seeing something like this, maybe go down to this area over here, 19,600, let Bitcoin recover and also go to new all-time high, and then we're going to see one last push to the upside. That I could be expecting for the Nasdaq. And then after that, as I said before, midterm top around here, down to this area over here, and then the final blow off top. So that's what I could be expecting from now. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. So if you have a question, leave a comment down below. But again, Ethereum ETF 5,600, that's my target for the next midterm top, especially if Bitcoin is going to go in between $85,000 to $90,000. But of course, guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. Take care, and I'm going to see you in the next video.